After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. One back is Lacey. Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left. And his throw is incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the...
It got his man complete. 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Jordy Nelson, 98 yards. And the Packers continue to roll. And that's the type of play that will give your sideline some juice a long time. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They go play action for Lacey. Now Rodgers. He's going to go up top again. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 59 yards.
They took a shot downfield towards the end zone, and he came up with a big-time catch, but he was tackled a little bit short of the goal line. Now the defensive guys, they got to pick their heads up and try and hold them to a field goal attempt.
They'll try to pound it in with Lacey. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. 2nd and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now a first down carry. It's Lacey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So this is the second consecutive week, as you look at the numbers, that he just doesn't seem to have the same pop as we normally see him with.
Is there an injury we don't know about?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because that's a legitimate question right now. We're used to speed, power, all coming together. And what I've always loved about him is his vision. You know, last week he didn't have that as well. Always thought he was picking the wrong hole to try and run through. And his blockers, they seem to be getting him to the right place, but he picked the wrong spot. We're seeing some of that again this week. Can they snap it together? Can they get back in sync? Because normally we see them go together very, very well. Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum. The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And Crosby puts it through, and they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They start the drive on the ground with Lacey. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Off the play fake to Lacey. Here's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb, 93 yards. And the Packers are pouring it up. football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. One back is Lacey. On play action. Now Rodgers. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference, partner with all the rule changes. It is hard to be a defender in the pass game.
Brandon, is tough in college. It's a lot harder in the NFL. You can't touch him after 5 yards downfield. You can't touch him while the ball's not in the air. You can't touch him at all until the...
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jordy Nelson is... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to let it go again. That's caught at the 25. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Rodgers to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Rodgers now to throw. Steps away. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And with that touchdown pass, he has broken the record for the most in a single game. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Rodgers throwing here. A strong run, and Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Akeem Hicks in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
319.
The busy night continues for Lacey. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't